Welcome back to Tibbs Farm. I'm Tibbs, and I just made a huge mistake that could have ended really bad for me. As you guys probably figured out, today is moving day, and I was making myself a nice little path that I could get the fence through, come up to the front, bunch of dead material right here, go to start clipping and getting it out, and I realized that the dead stuff is not growing up from the ground. It's coming from this widowmaker. My big mistake was I didn't look up before I started clearing anything. Grabbing some of these lower branches, in a place that if it were to fall, I have an escape route. I've learned that it's not up there all too securely, so it truly is a widowmaker. That means that I cannot, in good conscience, put my animals in this spot, because that would make me a bad livestock owner. If wind would come, knock that down, and kill any of my animals, or maim any of my animals, or injure them in any way, that's my responsibility. So, time to look for a safe place to go and put the goats for this upcoming week. Alright, so I ended up taking care of all the animals with the exception of the goats and the pigs, as I was trying to figure out where I could possibly go and move the goats due to the location that I wanted to do, having that widowmaker. After helping Mrs. Tibbs with some of the little pig chores, special chores such as getting their weights and looking them over for, I honestly, I don't know what she was looking for. Maybe she was just trying to pet them and get them friendly, seeing as how two of them are planning to be breeding stock. So she wants to get them friendly. Eventually I busted out the chainsaw, and the area that I talked about last week, I think it was, that it was going to take me a while to clear a pathway, I tackled that today. Here's the pen that the pigs were just now in, and here's the area that I got the goats in. This pathway took a while because of all the thick grass growing and trees and limbs, and honestly I just tossed it all into a giant pile. And I don't expect the goats to eat this, because this is some of the brush that they already been through. But to my surprise, the little goats are getting up on the logs down in here and eating some of this brush. So I think they kind of do some things just to spite me. Ugh. But this is where they're going to be for the next week. And as you can see, I am not using the standard poultry net from Premier One. I have brought out the goat and sheep netting. Nibbler did have one instance of trying to poke his head through. That was before I got electricity to it. Since I got electricity to it, they all maintain about 6 inches, maybe a full foot away from the fence. So I do have the big box on right now to give them a good zap in case they do get curious. I have the little box charging right now under some direct light, because I haven't got this guy cleared up yet to give me good solid sunlight to charge it up. But Mrs. Tibbs went and acquired a tote, one of the 275-gallon totes, and had me cut a doorway into it. So no more airline crates. They now have a much larger box. Unfortunately, Felix is no longer able to get up onto it. So everyone that enjoyed watching him get up on the airline crates, unfortunately, that time has come and he's had to move on. Him and Hamilton have both been climbing up on the logs in here. So if I could go and get them to do that on video, that'd be awesome. Nibbler has actually tried running around in the pen a little bit, doing figure U's. So he's not doing it anymore. Hopefully I can get footage of him doing that, because it's actually kind of funny. But it's been several hours. The sun's now that direction when it was that direction when I started this. So it's time for me to go inside. I haven't gotten a nap yet. Haven't had breakfast, lunch. Well, I had, lunch at work. So I haven't had dinner or a midnight snack yet. So as always, have a good day.